Happy Monday afternoon, everyone. Meteorologist Andrew Wilson here with an update as what we can expect for the week ahead. As we always do every Monday and Thursday, we do our weather updates to keep everybody informed on what you can expect for the week ahead. And then when we do our updates on Thursdays, we like to keep everybody updated on what you can expect for the weekend. So let's talk a little bit about what we have for today. Already seeing a little bit of shower and thunderstorm activity out there. You know, we've been kind of set up into a summertime pattern out there with hot conditions in the afternoon and then those pop-up afternoon showers and storms that we've had the last couple of days. Well, we have more of the same today. You see a lot of that moving in from areas just off to our north into southern portions of Tennessee, starting to move into northern portions of Georgia. And yes, that's what we're going to continue to see as we head into this afternoon here. Temperature is not going to be as hot today as yesterday. Mother's Day came in at 90 degrees, the first time we've hit 90 since September 22nd of last year. So starting to feel a lot hotter out there. Let's see what we had this morning. Looking at the time lapse from earlier on today, you see that we had a little bit of clouds start to develop there, and then a little bit of sunshine here and there just after sunrise before the cloud cover really started to build in as we started to make our way into the early part of this afternoon. Expect more of the same as we head into the latter part of today, and again, some of those clouds may even produce a little bit of rainfall. Looking across the region, a little bit breezy down towards Rome. We look up towards portions of the King and Queen Towers there on I-285 and Georgia 400 on the north end of the perimeter. Looking quiet there. Everything moving smooth at the airport. No rain there. You see the aircraft's taking off there, a few jets on the runway, and everything, again, moving smoothly. Temperatures, they're pretty hot. 83 degrees right now in Atlanta. We have 80 in Duluth. Again, this is as of 2:32 in the afternoon on Monday. Some of you may be watching this at a later time, but don't worry. We're going to be talking all about the forecast here in just a moment. But for those who are watching live, I'd like to go through what we're dealing with for the current time period as well. Of course, yesterday was the hottest day of the year so far, 90 degrees. I mentioned that's the first time we hit it since September 22nd. You notice that a lot of days in May are on that hottest temperatures that we've hit so far this year. We're going to likely add today on the list too as we get up to 84, 85 degrees around that range. Temperatures have been above average as we've headed throughout the last week to week and a half. We had that big stretch there through the end of April where temperatures kind of hung out below average, lingered on into the early part of May, but now for really about the last week and a half, we've been back above average as far as temperatures are concerned. That has not caused our pollen to spike again, though. We've pretty much gone to the end of allergy season as far as the peak of it, that is. Still have some moderate counts out there, 48 for today, nothing too menacing, but molds have also been at the extreme level. With that being said, you're likely still having some allergy struggles. Whenever molds spike, it can be a little bit trickier on the sinuses. It's likely going to continue thanks to the fact that we have rain, a little bit of it each day. Typically right after we have rain, molds will be spiking. And you notice that the pollen count again has been much lower compared to what it was about 2-3 weeks ago when we had those high to extremely high counts. So back to the rainfall. Again, we have a little bit of that off to our north, kind of making its way down to the south. A closer look further to the north of the metro and into southern portions of Tennessee, even northeast of Chattanooga, right between Chattanooga and Knoxville, actually. They have some pretty good shower and thunderstorm activity, and that's headed down towards the south and east. If you know anybody who's hiking up in the mountains today, you may want to give them a phone call and let them know, hey, it may be a best idea to go ahead and head off the mountains just because a lot of those showers and storms will be moving over some of those far north Georgia mountains, or at least find a way to get shelter just because some of these storms do have lightning with them. You see that it's a pretty active day across the southeast as far as rain is concerned. That's what we're going to have again for today and again into tomorrow. Don't forget to download the 11 Alive app because it's a great way for you to be able to check out the radar whenever you're on the go. Click that tab there at the top. It gives you a live look at the radar. You can check out future radar there too. Current conditions at 83. You see hourly forecast through there showing the shower and thunderstorm activity possible this afternoon. Send in those weather wow moments, and then you can watch the newscast live right there from your phone. Also, don't forget to download the Roku and Fire TV app. The 11 Alive Plus app there can be great whenever you want to get extra information there right at your fingertips from home. Let's say you saw a story that you really liked on 11 Alive, but you wanted to find out more about that story. You can go right there on the 11 Alive Plus app and find more information on that story, and also long-form weather updates like the one you're watching right now. Now, if you hit the daily tab on the app there on your phone, you'll see that we have a lot of chances for showers and storms over the next few days. We also have the chance for some strong storms. That's mainly for tomorrow, though. For today, a marginal risk for severe weather is going to be further off to our northwest, impacting Nashville, down through Huntsville, Chattanooga. Not really so much for the 11 Alive viewing area. But as we head throughout the day on Tuesday, that's when we're going to have a level 1 risk for a few isolated strong to severe storms, mainly northeast of the Atlanta metro and looking to far north Georgia up towards Clayton. That's where they have a level 2 risk, a little bit more scattered shower and thunderstorm activity that could be stronger to more severe up into their direction for northeast portions of Tennessee, stretching into the western portions of the Carolinas, South and North Carolina there. Something we'll keep a close eye on. Here's how we're going to shape up for the next 24 to 48 hours. Forecast track shows the shower and thunderstorm activity developing it for us this afternoon. Anywhere from 5, 6, 7 o'clock, going to have some heavy rainfall at times. Yes, that could be impacting the evening commute. And then we'll see rain chances start to calm down overnight. That typical summertime pattern where we have the storms in the afternoon and then it's quieter into the evening. We make our way into Tuesday at 6:30 a.m. Going to be dry there to start off the day, but remember we have an increased chance for showers and storms on Tuesday. That shows up by the time we get to about 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. A lot of shower and thunderstorm activity, heavy downpours at times, and also the chance for maybe some strong wind, possibly even large hail. That's going to be our main threat with any of the storms that could become strong to severe. Now remember, our severe risk is pretty low, but it's not at 0. So just be on the lookout for any of those storms tomorrow. Of course, if you download that 11 Alive app right there to your mobile device, we can send you alerts right to your phone whenever a strong storm could be threatening your area. We head to about 7:30 in the afternoon. A lot of the shower and thunderstorm activity will be pushing to the southeast. Still a few lingering showers for the early morning hours there for the later evening hours on Tuesday and into the earlier morning hours on Wednesday. But rain chances will really be going down. By Wednesday morning, not expecting any rain out there. A lot of cloud cover though and temperatures in the 60s. Temperatures rise into the 70s and 80s for the afternoon on Wednesday, and you can see there another chance for scattered showers. That's the trend again as we head throughout the next few days, but we will get some drier air in here by the time we head into Friday. I say drier air, really just drier conditions, and by the time we head into Friday. 20% chance for rain on Thursday, though, after we have those increased chances for Tuesday and Wednesday. And you may be saying, man, this rainfall, it's really got me down. Do we really need this? And the answer is we do. We have been falling behind here on rain recently, and you see for the month of May, we have not really picked up much rainfall at all. Actually, just under a quarter of an inch at Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. Now, some parts of North Georgia have had more rainfall, but it just hasn't been as much for the Atlanta area. We are still ahead for the year, but not as far ahead as what we were just a few weeks ago. We are still about a little less than half of an inch ahead for the year, and we could use a little more rainfall to keep on the surplus side of things. You look to our south, there are some abnormally dry conditions from just southwest of Macon all the way down through Albany, and then near Valdosta they have some abnormally dry conditions. And we could see that stretch further to the north and impact us if we don't get some more significant rainfall here soon. But again, we are going to have that chance over the next few days. Here's how much rain we could expect. Anywhere from a half of an inch to an inch of rainfall for a majority of the metro, stretching into far north Georgia. But some areas like Athens, stretching down through Covington, down to Macon, they may end up with less than half of an inch of rain. So we need some rainfall. Let's hope that we can get some significant downpours here. Nothing flood worthy, we don't want that. But let's hope we can get some significant rainfall so we can stay on the surplus side of things. 7-day forecast shows when we're going to have those better chances for rain. Like on Tuesday, that 50% chance for scattered showers and storms. Again, a storm or two could be strong to severe. We'll keep a close eye on that. Wednesday, a 30% chance in, just a slight chance for rain on Thursday. Chesley was in this morning, chose Friday as his pick of the week. 60 for the low, 78 for the high. So temperatures are going to be closer to around average for this time of year compared to those hot conditions we had yesterday. And then Saturday, 40% chance for scattered showers and storms before we get a drier Sunday. So if you wanted one dry day there in the 7-day forecast, or one dry day rather on the weekend, we're getting that on Sunday with 10 on the wazometer and 81 there for the high. Now let's look into the 8 to 14 day outlook. Let's look beyond the 7-day forecast. I'm talking about the end of May. This is what we can expect. So looking like we're going to have below average temperatures. That's going to be temperatures in the upper 70s, low 80s for this time of year. And then as far as rainfall is concerned, above average rainfall. So again, we want to make sure we stay on the surplus side of things. And it's looking like that will be likely thanks to the amount of rain we're expecting, not just over the next 7 days, but as we head throughout the end of May as well. Your weekend getaways forecast showing that we are going to have some chances for rain in again for Saturday and Sunday up towards the Gatlinburg, Tennessee area. So if you're headed up towards Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, maybe going to go check out Dollywood, don't be surprised by a few showers. I don't think it'll be a washout, but you may end up with a little bit of rainfall here and there. Savannah looking dry for Friday all the way through Monday, looking drier for Lake Lanier on Friday, Sunday, and Monday. But I would expect a few showers and storms to be possible there on Saturday. So don't be surprised by that either. Likely going to have a few showers and storms out there impacting some spots on Saturday, but not going to be a washout. And then down towards Destin, it's summertime down in Florida too. They're likely going to have a few isolated showers and storms themselves. So, always just be ready for those brief afternoon thunderstorms whenever you're down on the coast in the summertime. Peach State outlook showing that we are going to have again the chance for rain again on Wednesday and then on Thursday. Much of the state's going to also be dealing with some rain chances there on Tuesday. So it's going to kind of just be an active next 3 days here, no matter where you're traveling across Georgia. And then always check the weather before you go out on hikes. Your Georgia State Park forecast shows that we are going to have a chance for afternoon thunderstorms across much of the state there for tomorrow. If you're headed up towards Tallulah Gorge, just you want to make sure that you're checking that weather. Maybe you're headed up towards Sweetwater Creek, Cloudland Canyon, Amicalola Falls. All those are pretty high up there. You don't want to be outside when there's thunder and lightning. When thunder roars, go indoors. And also, in case we get any heavy downpours, don't try to drive through flooded areas. Always try to find an alternate route instead of trying to drive through floodwaters. Remember, if you drive through floodwaters, you're not just putting yourself at risk, you're putting first responders at risk as well. Another look at radar before we go ahead and sign off of here. I want to keep everybody updated on where those showers and thunderstorms are. Still having them move down from our north and west, impacting Chattanooga already. Look up towards Athens, Tennessee, Spencer, Tennessee, stretching over towards Pulaski, Tennessee. They have some showers and storms dipping down to the southeast. We're going to continue to see these thunderstorms kind of ramp up as they drift down into our direction. You actually even see a severe thunderstorm warning southwest of Florence, Tennessee until Monday at 1:45, Florence, Alabama, until Monday at 1:45 p.m. A storm could become strong this afternoon for us too. Not saying that's completely out of the question. Our risk is not as high though. They're under the marginal risk there further off to our west. Something that we're going to just have to continue to keep a close eye on. So I'm going to bring us back down to the 7-day forecast. I hope that everybody can have a wonderful week ahead of them. Now typically we do these updates every Monday and Thursday at 2:30 p.m. We are going to miss this Thursday at 2:30 unfortunately, but I hope that you'll tune in again on Monday next week at 2:30. We'll be of course back to keep you updated on what you can expect for the week ahead. Again, maybe a little bit of rainfall there on Saturday, but by Sunday, looking like drier conditions. Have a wonderful week ahead of you, and don't forget that you can catch your weathercasts and updates right there from your fingertips on your mobile device. If you download the 11 Alive app, you can also catch Chief Meteorologist Chris Holcomb on every evening, Meteorologist Chesley McNeil on every morning with the updates, and then Meteorologist Nicole Hartford and Melissa Nord are on in the afternoons and then also on the weekends. And then, of course, myself, Meteorologist Andrew Wilson, on in the afternoons as well. I hope you all can have a wonderful week ahead of you. We'll keep you updated on everything right here at 11 Alive.